It's time to have a conversation about gender inequality in the workplace. Progress achieved over the past 30 years for women in Canada is stalling in the wake of the pandemic-fueled economic downturn. It's especially true for those diverse women and gender-diverse people who experience multiple barriers depending on things like sexuality, race, indigeneity, gender identity, disability, class, and immigration status. Women's work continues to be undervalued. The unpaid work of caregiving still overwhelmingly falls to women. Women remain underrepresented in leadership roles, especially Black, Indigenous, and women of color. And the gender pay gap persists. Again, it's worse for women who face many forms of discrimination, including racialized women, women with disabilities, and newcomer women. So how can we turn the tide toward gender equality in the workplace? If we're serious about uprooting gender inequality, we have to go beyond surface tweaks and good intentions. We have to challenge and reshape workplace policies, practices, and cultures. Here are just some of the essential and connected steps you can take to move toward gender equality in your workplace. Create the right conditions. While more women are pursuing post-secondary education, it's too expensive to access for many, while others are saddled with student loan debts. Caring for children and elders is time-consuming work, which means that even if women had the money to pursue education, they wouldn't have the time because of the caregiving responsibilities that fall to them. And when women are paid less and have the financial responsibility of others, it can become impossible to catch up. Workplaces can create the right conditions to address these barriers. First, focus your efforts on those with the greatest barriers to access. Offer paid internships, scholarships, and entry-level positions to diverse women. Offer or subsidize affordable, accessible childcare and elder care for employees. Ensure that women who take parental leave and elder care leave don't lose out on opportunities for career growth. And make sure that diverse women are included in the co-creation of these plans. There are plenty of studies that prove that equity and diversity in the workplace enhances the quality of work and improves the bottom line. But conscious and unconscious bias can get in the way at all stages: hiring, development, and retention. And it disproportionately impacts women, especially those with intersecting identities. We often see this bias in hiring, when interviewers prefer a candidate who they see as a good fit with what's already there, or in leaders who tend to mentor people that remind them of a younger version of themselves. When not challenged, bias can shape an organization's culture and its policies. What can workplaces do? Root out bias. Ensure job listings welcome diverse applicants. Review all internal policies and practices for subtle signs of bias. And examine decision-making processes to eliminate factors that limit diversity and maintain the status quo. Diversity and equity make workplaces better. Addressing bias is key to unlocking innovation, increasing productivity, and building a thriving organization. Build equitable leadership. Even in industries where they are the majority, diverse women are still underrepresented in leadership. When more women ascend to leadership roles, they become role models to girls and to other women, and they influence the organizational decision-making that paves the way toward gender equality. Here's how workplaces can boost diverse women's leadership. Promote from within. Provide development and leadership opportunities for diverse women at all levels of organization. Create women-led mentorship programs. Sponsor leadership programs for young women and girls. And be intentional. Create a plan with goals, and then measure progress. End the gender pay gap. The gender pay gap persists. Women still do not receive equal pay for work of equal value, and it's wider for Indigenous women, racialized women, and women with disabilities. And wages continue to be lower in all industries. How can workplaces help? Ensure that women have access to permanent full-time positions with benefits. Create a robust and transparent pay equity plan that includes wage setting and monitoring processes. The benefits to having healthier, happier, more secure employees will directly benefit productivity and profitability. Gender inequality has deep roots, and it requires everyone to work together to to untangle them. Achieving gender equality is a process, and workplaces have an important role to play. Visit igcompany.ca to learn about more steps you can take to build a better, stronger workplace and play a meaningful role in building human rights, dignity, and equality in Canada.